This is parts 3 and 4 of She suffered in her past life, then became the baby emperor and got a madly loving father. You can find the first parts linked in the pinned comment and description. Now, back to the story. The noblemen asked, "What is this all about? Will the throne be ceded to the princess?" The marquis also spoke, "I have no idea about this." The nobles were whispering, "Will the throne be ceded to the small princess? But why is Duke Donovan acting as if it is nothing? The deposition of the number 1 heir to the throne is clearly." The priest asked, "Sir, if so, we cannot take the princess to Abelardo. What should we do?" The head priest replied, "Not yet, she cannot be taken there yet." He thought, "I can see inside that little body lies divine power, sleeping peacefully, waiting for the time to awaken. I don't have to create such a chance. Nonetheless, there is no need for me to work so hard." He said, "I will withdraw this time. If you can win against the emperor, who is crazy about his daughter, then take her away yourself. The emperor has ceded his throne to the 1-year-old princess to stop us." The priest asked, "But sir, don't you have any other way?" The high priest replied, "I do, but I don't anymore." He thought, "When will the flower bloom? I knew her capabilities the moment I set my eyes on her, the seed of gods. You will hurt yourself and eventually come to find me yourself, because it is a power that will drive the people around you crazy." The emperor thought, "His reaction is still so annoying. What a pity. If we cause a commotion, there will be problems between countries, so we will probably be expelled. Fine. I have returned well enough. For now, I will rely on help to protect Mabel. The only problem is that I have not asked her thoughts yet, but there is no way 1-year-old Mabel can understand this situation. She cannot hear or understand anything for now." Mabel thought, "I am the emperor. No, I hate it." A lady asked, "Your Highness, what is wrong with you?" Mabel replied, "I don't want to." She thought, "I just turned 1 today. You annoying brat. What about Oscar? That child has been working so hard every day to become the emperor. What is everyone doing? How can they just stand there and look? The emperor has just handed the country to a 1-year-old child. Why did no one raise their voice? Why?" The emperor spoke, "Bring her back to the palace first." The next morning, Mabel thought, "Is it morning already? I must have cried too much. I have no strength left." Then she heard the maids chatting. "What should we call the princess now, Her Majesty? There has not been an official coronation. Can we just call her princess?" Mabel thought, "So what happened yesterday was not a dream. Why did he cede his throne to me? Grandfather may have considered me the successor, Empress of Gardenia. It might also have been because of his not so good relationship with the emperor. How could such a person be so calm yesterday?" Oscar also did not seem too surprised. Even the Duke remained calm when his son was robbed of his throne. How? Perhaps all of them had planned this in advance, excluding me. Then she started crying. A maid asked, "Are you angry? She seems a bit different. She had been crying all day yesterday. She seems to be angry again today. Why is that?" Mabel thought, "They don't know anything. What am I doing now?" She said, "Sorry, I am wrong." The maids asked, "Did you hear that?" Mabel thought, "But I am mad, right? I should take my anger out on the cause of this problem." She said, "Papa." A maid commented, "If it is, Papa, it means father. It seems like the princess wants to see His Majesty." After that, Mabel thought, "How could he say such nonsense and make me the emperor, and then go on to eat like nothing happened?" She said, "Walk." A maid asked, "Did you say that you wanted to walk by yourself? Please be careful, you can hold my hand." Mabel thought, "The emperor? I will not leave you alone." After that, the emperor asked, "So you wanted to meet Papa, so you came. I am really touched. I did not expect you to call Papa so affectionately and run here." Mabel thought, "What kind of body is so rough?" The emperor told them, "All right, we have to give Mabel a present that she likes." Mabel thought, "Ice cream. Adults are great. You can eat as much ice cream as you like. I am so annoyed because I can't do anything. I used to be an adult who knew how to eat ice cream, but in reality, I'm just a 1-year-old kid, so sweet. How long has it been since I've eaten ice cream?" The emperor asked, "Is it delicious? Do you want to eat again?" After some time, Mabel thought, "This is not my goal." Then she shouted, "No." The emperor asked, "Why are you like this all of a sudden?" Mabel shouted again, "I hate Papa." The emperor said, "I just heard, what?" After that, Mabel tried to say, "Get out." The emperor said, "Why are you being like that? Papa is here." "Okay, I will come back later." Mabel tried to say, "Don't come here." Next scene. Donovan said, "Your Majesty, Mabel hates association. The association of people who were hated by Mabel welcomes you to join in." The Emperor thought, "What, this bastard, I am falling into the same situation as that guy, that is pathetic." On the other hand, Mabel thought, "Although this is not a problem that can be solved as long as he does not come, I am still so angry now." Oscar came and asked, "What are you doing?" "I am here. What is wrong with you?" Mabel thought, "Most importantly, Oscar. So far, he has been entering the succession process to become emperor. In just one morning, all his efforts were denied. He was robbed of his throne. Is it really okay?" Then she said, "Oh why, 8 Oscar asked, "Hate the emperor? You mean hate Papa? So you hate being emperor?" Mabel thought, as expected, he must be heartbroken too. Oscar told her, "Now do you understand what I'm saying? How can you be this smart? The only 1-year-old child who can understand and answer is Mabel. It turns out Mabel does not want to be emperor, but there is no other way, I'm sorry." Mabel asked, "Why?" Oscar replied, "Because it was to protect Mabel. Come to think of it, when you said, 'Oh why,' just now, you meant, sorry, right? At first I thought it was the name of an artist I didn't know. But you don't need to feel guilty, because Mabel becoming the emperor is also something that I want." Mabel commented, "But you have learned a lot." Oscar continued, "Don't think you are sorry. Learning is a must, of course. It won't be long before my sister becomes an emperor. If I want to stay by your side to help, I can't remain ignorant. And actually, I don't want to be emperor. On the contrary, being able to be by Mabel's side to help you makes me really happy. So don't worry, someday I will explain it all to you." Scene change. The nobles spoke. There was a competition for the southern mines. "Your Majesty," the emperor said, "stupid people indeed." Gustav thought, "I think he was talking to me." Since a week ago, the atmosphere had been very tense. The emperor asked, "How is Duke Javier doing scouting in the southern mines?" The nobles replied, "He announced he was on his way back. The timing is quite coincidental." The emperor thought, it is impossible to grasp his tale, that snobbish personality, not making plans with his own hands. There are so many nobles who were used and destroyed by the duke. Just give me the chance. I will kill him immediately. Hopefully the duke will bring back usable news and won't let me down, he said. End the meeting here. Suddenly, the emperor felt pain. Gustav asked, "Your Majesty, are you okay?" He thought, "You exhausted yourself." The emperor said, "I miss Mabel." The nobles thought, "What?" Gustav also thought, "What a dizziness, for real." After that, Gustav asked, "Are you really okay?" The emperor replied, "How many times are you going to ask me? Do you wish to see me dead?" Gustav asked, "Why would you say that? No way, I heard everything. You skipped your duties. You should eat well and sleep enough. No matter how hard it is, you should take care of your health." He thought, but on the other hand, to be rejected by your own daughter and treated coldly, it is pitiful. The emperor asked, "What is with your look? It seems like you had little work this time." Gustav shouted, "No, Your Majesty. The princess has been going on picnics daily lately." The next moment he thought, "Your Majesty, seriously, I don't want to see this, but I'm afraid an incident might happen." After that, the emperor thought, "It has been a while since I last saw her, oh my goodness." Mabel's hair grew about 1.4 millimeters, seems like she grew a bit too. Gustav asked, "Won't you get closer?" The emperor replied, "She still hates me." He thought, "I wish to know the reason. It is depressing not to know anything." Gustav told him, "Your Majesty, it is time to see the coronation preparations." Oscar asked, "What is wrong?" Mabel thought, "I think someone was watching us." Then suddenly, a cat came and sat on her lap. Oscar told her, "Touch it gently and say, 'Cute.'" The cat thought, "That is depressing." Mabel thought, "Is this hallucination?" The cat thought, "It is not hallucination." Mabel thought, "I can hear this voice again. Who is this?" The cat asked, "What are you looking at? I am right here." "Are you ignoring me?" "Yes, look here, it's me." Mabel thought, "What the hell is this? I will pass out." After that, the cat asked, "Did you bring this for me to eat now?" Mabel replied, "What? You are a cat, so eat it." The cat replied, "I said I am not a cat. I told you that. I am a messenger who has been sent by the ruler to help you. Although I don't look like that right now, I am not in a good mood to eat cat food. If you get it, bring me delicious human food." Mabel thought, "A cat with a cute face, but he says things that don't let us call him cute. He really was born the same day I was." the messenger that hatched from his egg to help. I can't really believe this. The cat told her, I can hear all your disdainful thoughts. Where did you learn that look? What the hell are you talking about? A maid came and said, you are so cute, your highness, what a pity, but shall we end today's picnic? I am so busy today because I need to measure her dress. All right, let's go. The cat asked, are you thinking of leaving? My stomach has tucked into my back from hunger. Are you leaving? Don't leave. I want to eat. After that, Mabel thought, it has been a while since I saw the emperor. Rumors say that he fainted during a meeting. Will he be better? Did he ignore me? I am the one who did this. It is strange to feel like this now. I am happy that you are doing well. The emperor thought, I am glad to see you doing well. I almost forced myself to hug a child that does not love me. For now, let's concentrate on preparing for Mabel's coronation. After a month, Mabel thought, it has been a month since we last met. After a dark night, the time for the coronation has come. Next scene, Mabel woke up and thought, how noisy, what is that sound? This is His Majesty, right? It has been a while. No, this is not something to be happy about, as if I missed him so much. Anyway, it has been a month since that day, but why is he dressed like that? Wait, this place is not my room. I was sleeping in my bedroom. What is this place? What on earth is this? Why are there so many people? Is this perhaps a coronation? I said I did not like it. I don't want to be an emperor. Why did he arbitrarily control my life like that? I hate it. I do not like this. Get out of my way. Is this too much? The nobles said, as expected, she is an absolutely talented person, just like the rumors. That kick was so brave. She also knows how to express her opinion clearly. She will indeed become a great emperor whom others will not easily sway. The emperor stated, as expected of my daughter, you are so brilliant, it is right to get rid of the old one. The new emperor must have a new crown. Mabel thought, when did they make this? There is no hope left. A word from Her Majesty is a harbinger of the doom of the country. I became an emperor. I even have a new room. I did not expect to wear this on my head. Gustav spoke, I am Gustav, who will support you according to the order of the first emperor. Of course, you can rest today, Your Majesty. There is nothing to do today anyway. The official work will start tomorrow, Your Majesty, then see you tomorrow. The nanny asked, do you want to hold this, Your Majesty? Mabel thought, right, the things I should be holding in my hands are toys, not a crown. It is only a matter of time before this country collapses. All right, from now on, my dream is to be deprived of this title. Next scene, the nobleman asked, is it not time yet? The other one replied, there are still 5 minutes left, so now we can admire the adorable highness. Time passed like that. Is it too far for her to come to the meeting? The Duke thought, now I can look at her anytime I want. Duke Javier came and asked, you look so happy. The Duke replied, it seems that you are back. Duke Javier commented, yes, thanks to you, but while I was in the south, many interesting things happened. After the queen passed away, I heard that something was abnormal with the birth of the princess, but I did not mind. She is just a 1-year-old princess, but the king is so crazy about his daughter that she will be the heir to the throne. That is a different story, because they can use the 1-year-old girl. I know that the queen was very intelligent, so I wonder how much she cared about this country. The Duke thought, actually, he is saying, I hope your grandchild does not cause any trouble. Then he replied, is it not an honor to be with an intelligent queen like that? Duke Javier thought, so actually he is saying, I am right here, don't try to do anything. After that, Mabel came. The nobles thought she was more adorable when looking at her up close. The emperor stated, you guys forgot how to greet. The nobles thought, that bastard is here, we didn't expect him to come here. The meeting started. Mabel thought, they said that I need to come here, but I just sit like a log. Then she heard one of them say, and today in the war, the Devlin Devil appeared again, but his action was very special. I heard that. He just stood there like he had just woken up after a genocide. Mabel thought, if it is the Devlin Devil, then he escaped that day and came back. I know about it, but a genocide, it is useless when I try to hide him, but I can't pretend that I don't know anything. Then one of the nobles said next, it is the request to get a divorce from Lady Vincent. This is the third request. Lord Vincent has a lover at his main house and kicked his wife to another house. Mabel thought, what? There is someone like that, they continued. The lady was pregnant at that time. Because of the old stairs in that house, she had a miscarriage. But he said that he wanted his wife to move because it was more peaceful there, and he said that he does not have an heir, so we will give his bastard the Vincent name. Mabel thought, that man, trash, idiot, then she shouted, capital punishment. The nobles did not understand what she said. Mabel started shouting, capital punishment. One of the noblemen asked, is it capital punishment? Mabel replied, yes. They all started laughing. One of them said, I will die. Another also said, we will die too, my highness. Grandfather spoke, I will die. Mabel thought, why are they laughing? They are joking with me. After some time, Mabel thought, I am speechless. They think that I am a joke. But the request was denied, so she stomped first. They even clapped. 1 year old, when I always want to punch something. See, my throne will be taken. Suddenly Enrique came and said, hello. Mabel thought, who is this? He must be famous with this face in the future. Oscar told him, be careful. Mabel will be scared. I am sorry, he scared you. Enrique asked, are you Oscar? I heard that you like your sister, but not that much. Oscar replied, shut up. Then he said, this is my classmate. Enrique. Hello, baby, my name is Enrique. Oscar stated, that is unacceptable, she is the queen. Enrique replied, you are right. I was rude, your highness. I was rude to you at the moment. This will not happen again. I am sorry. Mabel thought, this is too much, can I just play? Now stop. Then she said, forgive you. Oscar shouted, how is it possible you do that too? Mabel thought, this is weird. I can't understand these kids. Next scene, Aiden thought, it is this scene again. How long have I lost consciousness today? Then he remembered the person saying, you are a knight who swore allegiance to the Devlica royal family. Cut the throats and flesh of the Hermano soldiers who dare to set foot on my land. You did a stupid thing. Don't overthink anymore. Follow my orders. You can't escape for the rest of your life. Aiden thought, my life has no purpose nor meaning. My body is cursed to not die, and my life can only be addressed by the name Aiden. I also want to find a way out of this trap. That child, the moment that baby's eyes met mine, I felt like I was liberated from all restrictions. Who knows if that child, she, can give me the death that I have always desired. 4 months later, Gustav spoke, Your Majesty, did you enjoy your meal? It is such a relief. Shall we attend a meeting now? Mabel thought, it has been 4 months since I became the emperor. No, it has been 4 months since my goal to be deposed was created. During that time, I grew up rapidly. After I gave up milk, they changed the menu to baby food. Palace food is the best. I did not expect baby food to be so delicious. Everyone was surprised at first because I could talk a lot, but now everyone feels lucky, and I also learned the reason I was made an emperor. It is because a person, who always uses the excuse, that I am a descendant of God is always waiting to take care of me, so that he won't have to give me to the Abelardo officials. To the point that he even gave up his position as emperor so that I wouldn't have to go. Why would the emperor do such a thing? After that, even though I ignored the emperor still treated me warmly. The emperor came and asked, come here, can you go to the meeting with Papa? Mabel thought, but these are two completely different things. Anyway, I still can't get over my anger about taking the throne without being told first. She replied, never. The emperor said, Gustav, why are you so close with my daughter? Please don't be angry. After that, the nobles spoke. Her Majesty has arrived. Your Majesty, it is the Empire's blessing that you are healthy today too. Did you tie your hair on 2 sides today? It is formal and cute. It really suits you. Mabel shouted, everyone be quiet. The nobles thought, now we can understand a little bit of what she said. We will shut our mouths right now. The emperor spoke, let's start the meeting. The first case is the embezzlement of Count Shakula. Duke Javier spoke, I think it is right for the Earl to interfere. One of the noblemen asked the Duke, that is a bit. Duke Javier said, do you disagree? The nobleman replied, no, it is not like we disagree, we did not mean to. The Duke stated, no, if so, the Earl took the money for the expansion of the castle for personal use. How could you say he was not guilty? Duke Javier replied, there is no evidence for that. Mabel thought, his shameless face, how much bribe is he planning to take this time? Every time he tries to change the verdict to his liking by forcing the opponent with a smiling face. How could someone like that give birth to a son like Enrique? After that, I often saw him with Oscar. He is such a good child. The reason that goddamn uncle can be so unruly is indeed because of the magic stone. So, the magic stone, magic that naturally arises, is gathered, and it is the indispensable mineral for the foundation of this world's magic. However, the amount mined is much less than necessary. That is why there is a huge shortage of it. I heard that Duke Javier has had the mine where most magic stones are for a few months now. That is why the nobles have to be on his side. At least there was a small amount of disagreement, but only my grandfather spoke up. Although I heard that the royal family also hoards a lot of magic stones, one day it will run out. Should I stand up for once? Then at night, Mabel heard voices. I am hungry, there is no mouse, they all ran away. Mabel thought, who is being so noisy at this hour? I am already mystified because of becoming an emperor. It is strange. There is no one here. Is it the servants talking outside? So they are actually speaking. Wait, what the hell? Next morning, Mabel asked, besides you, I hear other animal sounds. The cat replied, your power is finally starting to bloom. Do you really think you heard the voice of a divine beast like me just by chance? Just wait. You will soon be able to communicate with all living things. Mabel asked, why? I mean, why do I have that ability? The cat explained, because God chose you. I woke up to help you. I told you, I am the lion of God and will support you. That is why I know your soul is not that of a 1-year-old child. Although I can't explain it clearly, everything has a reason. The reason God chose you, or the reason why you are here, you will have to find out about it later. After that, Mabel thought, okay, that power, where should I try it? Now great, it is done, now let's go. On the other hand, Gustav thought, as expected, not enough magic stones. The imperial family still has plenty of magic stones, but they will run out soon. Duke Javier will be even more complacent. How should I? Mabel came and said, I am here. Gustav replied, Your Majesty, what are you doing here? No, this is your majestic office now. Mabel told him, it is fine, just do your thing. Should I collect them? Gustav commented, Your Majesty, let me clean it up for you. It is so messy, please wait a minute. Mabel thought, I did not do this on purpose. I did not have time to pick it up. Let's see. Then she asked, What is this? Gustav replied, That is ink. I have not closed the lid. There are a lot of documents out there. Oh no, this is not good. My documents, Mabel spoke, black water. Gustav continued, Let me get the cleaning cloth, so will you wait a moment? Mabel thought, I am sorry, there is no other way because I want to be alone. Before he comes back, I must hurry. The purchase of the Logul mine in the southwest, although the handwriting is a bit off, it is readable. I have been meticulously memorizing words for 4 months, but I don't have the strength in my wrist. A valuable document that I tried so hard to make, now I just need to stamp the Emperor's seal. That one, now this is approved, done. The Emperor came and asked, Why did you come to the office? Could it be, you came to see me? He stopped there in case his daughter didn't like it if he got closer. Mabel replied, Nothing, I went to see Gustav. The Emperor thought, That idiot, I will demote him. The maid came and asked, Your Majesty, I brought the doll you told me to bring. Mabel replied, My bunny doll, thank you. The Emperor stated, You dare go on an errand and leave your master alone. Mabel thought, Why is he being so irritable? Then she said, Look, Papa, for Papa, my rabbit. The Emperor thought, Mabel gave me a present. Mabel thought, It is now, retreat, successfully misdirected. After that, Gustav thought, What is this? Southwest. Logul, mineral. Buy the Logul mineral mine in the southwest. If it is Logul, it is the mine famous for producing low-quality iron. Who in the world is responsible for that mine? High probability of magic stone burial. I felt it at first, but this is really bad handwriting, absolutely unbelievable. Next scene, one person asked, What is the royal family thinking? The Logul mine only has cheap iron. The other one replied, We have to follow the instructions, there is no other way, since they have paid for it, let's just keep digging for now. The next moment, they thought, What is going on? Magic stones. On the other hand, Mole spoke, Sparkling stones. Took it all the way, human. Mabel replied, Thanks. Mole continued, It is hard to find these sparkling stones, so keep your promise, this land below is ours. Mabel replied, Of course, she thought, Indeed, I knew Gustav would do it well. Thanks to this, we can guarantee enough magic stones. Duke Javier probably can't be in the mood anymore. This ability is worth using. I want to quickly see the corner of that shameless mouth drop. Next morning, Nanny spoke, Your Majesty, are you awake already? It seems like you are in a good mood today. Mabel thought, today is finally the day of the regular meeting. Duke Javier, what will he look like? I am looking forward to it. Before starting the meeting, let's have a snack. Enrique came. Mabel asked, what is it? Enrique replied, since I have not met you for a long time, I wanted to see you. Today my father entered the deep palace, so I followed. Mabel thought, seeing that face makes me feel guilty all of a sudden. She asked, do you want to eat cake? After that Mabel thought, isn't the cake too small today? If there is a bigger one, I will eat as much as I like. So delicious. Enrique told her, eat my share too, Your Majesty. Before coming here, I already ate, so I am still full. Mabel thought, his face. She asked, what is this? Enrique replied, I was just bitten by an insect. Do you know insects? Mabel thought, what insect? No matter how it looks, clearly it is a hit mark. Of course, I hope I am wrong. Then at the meeting, one of the nobles spoke. Therefore, the majority of people agreed to strongly punish Count Sheila for embezzling the national treasury. What does Duke Javier think? Duke Javier replied, I also agree. Mabel thought, that very good, Javier appearance, I like it. After that, the emperor asked, please explain, there is a mineral mine that even I don't know about. The nobles, overtired of Duke Javier's arrogance, seemed very excited. This is something I have neither confirmed nor authorized. Actually, while I didn't know, a document was approved. Gustav thought, as expected, it is not really the emperor's approval. Then he replied, it is this document. The emperor commented, seeing someone sneaking approval documents like this, there must be a close aid, the handwriting is really bad. He thought, however, other than the handwriting, this is a well-preserved document, high probability of magic stone burial. There is even a comment as if to show who did this. Mabel's grandfather, there is no reason for him, on the noble side, to do good deeds for the royal family. Gustav emphasized, I was also very surprised, to the royal finances, this is only a small amount, pretending to be deceived and starting mining, this is a really large amount of magic stones. The emperor asked, who entered the office that day? Gustav replied, there was no one besides the servant who changed the tea and the cleaning servant. The emperor Mabel visited once. The Grand Emperor asked, so what? So let's investigate those servants. After that, the emperor thought, she sleeps well, since she is still young, just sitting still during the meeting is tiring enough. This is the only way to protect you so you won't be able to understand. But you don't know how grateful I am to have you by my side, sweet dreams. I hope that tomorrow, when you see this father, you will still smile at me. Next day, Gustav thought, there is a letter sent from Duke Javier. He wondered why he suddenly sent her a letter. It was written, Your Majesty Mabel, please get married to Enrique. He shouted, what? Crazy bastard. After that, the emperor stated, great, right when I need something to fuel the fireplace, it's great seeing it being put to good use. Then the nobles heard this news. They thought, Her Majesty is my ideal daughter-in-law. She is a minor, so everyone is just waiting for her. How dare he break the rules? What's worse is that it's Javier. We can't let him have her. We have to take action now. Next scene. The noble child spoke. It is my pleasure seeing you, Your Majesty. Then he thought, what did my mom tell me to say? He said, pardon me, Your Majesty. Mabel asked, what was that? The maid replied, Your Majesty, you have already pulled people's hearts. He wants to get closer to you. Another noble kid spoke. Your pink hair under the sunlight looks like a universe made of fog. Pardon me for giving you a rose because you are as gorgeous as a rose. Mabel replied, I don't need this. The noble kid asked, what do you like? Then, Mabel told him, I like money, shiny coins, and gemstones. She thought, if I have money, there is no need to worry about rent. I don't have to worry about clothes or food. I can neither eat nor wear flowers, so that is why I don't like class. After some time, the emperor thought, my daughter does not like flowers. How does she feel working every day in a garden full of flowers? Then he said, listen, burn all these flowers right now. On the other hand, Oscar spoke, you have to be good even if you miss me, can you? Mabel thought, he only comes home once every several months. Why doesn't he want to go? She said, have a safe trip. Oscar told her, I will be home as fast as possible, so don't cry. Scene change. Mabel thought, I have to see the kittens. They will get angry if they don't see me. Why is there no flower? These beautiful flowers. Why did they burn them without any reason? Do they want to plant new ones? Kitty, where are you? Oh no. The noble kid asked, Your Majesty, are you all right? Mabel thought, it hurts. The noble kid continued, I am so sorry. The Grand Emperor came and stated, How dare you approach my daughter? Mabel thought, why does he say that to a kid? What is he going to do? The Emperor said, Guard, get him out of the palace. From now on, no matter who they are, no boys from age 5 to 15 will be allowed here. Mabel thought, wait, from age 5 to 15, no matter who they are, what about Oscar? Emperor asked, what is up? Mabel replied, Oscar. The Emperor spoke, yes, Oscar, you are getting better at talking. Mabel thought, oh no, that's not a big deal right now, she said, Oscar, let's go. The Emperor asked, but why are you looking for Oscar? Mabel continued, Oscar, outside, she thought, I am so disappointed, I can't speak well because I am in a hurry. Gustav came and told him, Your Majesty, where are you? You have to go to the next table. The Grand Emperor commented, it is time, Mabel's father has to go. Enjoy today and see you later, Mabel thought, what about Oscar? After that, Mabel thought, snack for the day, what should I do? I am so upset that I can't even have snacks, can I bring him if I go by myself? But I can't get to the gate without a companion, I don't want to ask him but Oscar won't be able to attend at this rate. She said, Donovan, then Donovan came and replied, yes, Your Majesty. He thought, Her Majesty is looking for me. Mabel told him, accompany me. On the other hand, a lady spoke, thanks for coming, we have been waiting for you, Your Highness. Oscar asked, so where is my mother? The lady replied, she is waiting in the dining room, I will show you the way. After that the Duke spoke, I have not seen you in a long time, let's eat before it gets cold. Oscar replied, yes, mother. The Duke continued, how is the training going? Oscar replied, I work hard. The Duke told him, you can't just work too hard, you promised to give up the throne and become the Empress's knight, so you must always be perfect. Keep this in your mind, Oscar replied, all right. After that, the lady said, we carefully examined the carriage by order of the Duke, do you want to leave immediately? Oscar commented, yes, get me a coat. After that, in the carriage, Oscar thought, I feel like I'm going to have a stomach disorder, if I don't become the successor. I expected my mother's attitude to change, but she remains the same. She is like a strict school that raised me. Will my mother and I continue to deal with each other in this way? The only thing that has changed is the training and the lessons. I want to see Mabel. I wonder what she is doing now. Next scene. The knight told him, excuse me, Your Highness, Prince, you arrived in front of the gate, but there is a little problem, I am sorry, but you can't enter the gate at this time. Oscar asked, what is wrong? The knight continued, I am sorry, I am just executing His Majesty's orders. Oscar asked, you mean His Majesty ordered me not to enter the imperial castle, but there is no reason for me not to enter. The knight explained, His Majesty has issued an order prohibiting all children from the age of 5 to 15 from entering the palace. He also said that he did not care whatever their family was. Oscar emphasized, he has a reason. Well, that is because Mabel is so cute. I understand that anyone can come in and inform His Majesty of the situation. Suddenly, the knight shouted, I have to notify the Grand Emperor. Please wait a minute. Mabel asked, why would I have to wait? I am the Emperor. I should be your priority, not the Emperor's father. The knight asked, what do you mean? Donovan told him, you should prioritize the Emperor. Her Majesty is right. Please let us in. I will notify the Emperor's father later. The knight replied, yes, if you say so. Oscar said, thank you for picking me up today. Mabel replied, yes, no problem. Oscar thought, she thinks that I could not get in, so she picked me up herself. She seems to miss me. He asked, what is the deal between both of you? Why did you guys go together? Normally, you would cry when he comes near you. Donovan started laughing. Hours ago, Mabel asked, let Oscar in, Emperor's father's order, from age 5. Donovan thought, does she think Oscar can't get in? Mabel continued, you help me. Donovan replied, I am just a knight, what can I do? Mabel thought, liar, you are my knight and you are part of the Donovan family, you can do so much. She said, Oscar is Donovan's student, please help me. Donovan commented, I taught my student to be strong, but if you do me a favor, then I will gladly help you. Mabel asked, what do you need? Donovan replied, that, can you give it to me? He thought, you really like it. Mabel thought, you are a grown man stealing from a kid. Donovan continued, If Oscar can't get back to the palace, then he has to stay at the Duke's house. Unfortunately for him, my sister is very strict with him. Mabel thought, it's just a dessert, do you think I can't give it up? There you go. Eat it, Donovan replied. Your Majesty, I am the one asking you for it, but I did not expect you to spoon feed me. Back in the present time, Donovan was still laughing. Oscar thought, that silly laugh, what the heck just happened? Next scene, Mabel asked, who is that? The knights replied, from now on, we are the ones escorting you, Your Majesty. Mabel asked, what about Donovan? The knights told her, Sir Donovan needs to pay for his mistake. No, nothing, we don't know anything. Mabel thought, so the first crime for him is to steal Her Majesty's food, second crime. Tease Her Majesty, real crime. Let Mabel spoon feed him, he knew he would get punished if he did that, stupid. I thought everything was fine at first, I was comfortable with them, and Oscar did not seem to care either, but never once in my life have I thought that I would miss Donovan, they stress me out. What is Duke Javier doing here? The Duke spoke, Your Majesty, it is my pleasure seeing you, I have something to tell you, so I have been waiting here, can I? Seriously, Emperor's father let his dogs roam. Mabel thought, he thinks that I am a child, so I don't understand anything. She asked, where is the dog? The Duke replied, they are not dogs, Your Majesty. Mabel continued, you say there are dogs. The Duke commented, that is right, I saw them over there, but I think they ran away. Mabel stated, ran away, how could dogs enter here, is the Duke stupid? The Duke thought, she looks like her father, she is only 1 year old, and she is already annoying. He said, it seems like you are upset since there are no dogs here, by the way, Your Highness. I did not want to speak about dogs, but about my son. Mabel asked, Enrique, the Duke said, do you know him, do you like my son? Mabel replied, I do. The Duke continued, that is great, you might like this so much, would you like to play with him every day, and live with him in the same house, eating delicious food together, reading books? Suddenly Mabel thought, what is going on? A maid said, watch out. The knights shouted, it is an attack, protect the Empress. Mabel thought, an attack on the Imperial Palace, what is going on? The Duke asked, are you okay, Your Highness? The knights will come to protect you, don't worry. Mabel thought, if it were not for Duke Javier, were they really going to target me? I don't want to die, in my past life. I died miserably and was reborn once again. I can't die, help me. The assassins shouted, what is this? It's a swarm of bees, what is going on? The Emperor came and shouted, Mabel, the assassins thought, it's the master swordsman, the Emperor, run away, everyone retreat. The Emperor shouted, chase them, don't let any of them escape. Then he asked, are you okay? Were you hurt? It's all right, your father is here. Mabel thought, the Emperor came to rescue me. My body feels kind of heavy, since he is here. Everything will be all right. B told her, we are here. The Emperor asked, my child, answer me, Mabel thought, I can't endure it anymore. After 3 days, the Emperor asked, it is the 3rd day, why is she not awake yet? The doctor replied, as I said, she is in a deep sleep, and she is not hurt anywhere. The Emperor told him, check again, if you don't find an answer, I won't let you be like this, and you will tell me your report. Gustav spoke, as expected, the 5 knights of the border have disappeared without a single trace, we searched their houses, but we could not find anything. The Emperor commented, keep looking, there must be something. He thought, the knights were bribed and entered the palace grounds. Why did this happen in the absence of Donovan? The 2 people who were taken alive have cut their tongues and committed suicide. There is only one person capable of doing such despicable actions, Varone Arthur Devica. He could not challenge me and ended up getting revenge on my daughter. Oscar asked, why did this happen to Mabel? What will happen to my sister? This is definitely de Velen's scheme. You can't let him go like that, father. The Emperor replied, yes. He dared to touch my daughter, so he has to pay the price. It is necessary to find evidence that this is de Velen's scheme. If the investigation goes well, we can find out. Both of them said, I can't let him survive like this. How dare he attack Mabel? The doctor thought, this is scary. The father and son are similar. Oscar asked, I wonder if Mabel will wake up tomorrow. The Emperor commented, it depends on the physician. The doctor replied, just let me stay alive. I have a wife and children. The Emperor told him, if you fool me, you will pay the price. The doctor replied, "But I won't fool you." Mabel woke up and asked, "Where am I?" All of them were emotional and happy. The emperor said, "How reassuring." Oscar asked, "Are you in pain? Are you okay?" The doctor thought, "I survived." Mabel thought, "What happened? I just felt heavy, and I slept for a bit and woke up. What is up with their expressions?" Next scene. Kat said, "I was waiting for you." Mabel replied, "Sorry, it was not easy to go outside after I woke up. Father and brother were always with me, and there were a huge number of guards. I didn't know I lost consciousness because I used my abilities. I even slept for 3 days." Kat told her, "It's just that you are still young and weak. Everything will be okay soon. Don't worry. By the way, those bees who were chasing your attackers, just as you ordered, they did." Mabel asked, "To whom did they go?" Kat told her, "Well, you know him too. They went to Duke Javier's house." Mabel thought, "But he was not trying to protect me, so he was pretending to fool me. I won't let it slide, and yet, I have not died thanks to my power. In addition, thanks to those who came to rescue me, it is unknown what will happen after that. What should I do? I should be able to defend myself. I need to become stronger so I can use my skills." Next scene. Animals said, "We are hungry. Give us some grass." She replied, "It is winter now, so there is no grass. Wait for a bit, there you go." "Well, what do you think? I became stronger, didn't I?" Kat replied, "You are still far away from that. You are just a child who is 22 months old. You must grow up." Mabel said, "I want to become stronger as fast as possible." Kat replied, "Take your time. It is very important to have a sense of time." Mabel thought, "I know, I want to get revenge on Javier as soon as possible." Suddenly she heard, "Hurry up, he is here again. Bring the knights into the palace. It is an attack." Mabel thought, "What is that noise, again?" Donovan came and said, "Your Highness, Develin's demon has attacked the imperial palace. It is dangerous to stay here. You need to be protected." Mabel thought, "He showed up here personally. Last time, he got seriously injured. After that, they told her, 'You will be safe here, Your Highness.'" Mabel asked, "What about Father and Oscar? Where are they?" The maid replied, "The prince is in a safe place, and His Majesty went out to personally check the situation. He is a very strong swordmaster, and it won't be hard for him to deal with Develin's demon. Don't worry." Mabel thought, "Deal with him, that means he can die." On the other hand, Aiden asked, "Are you the former emperor?" The emperor replied, "Yes, I am the former emperor of Armano. Tell me now, why did you kill Develin's warriors whom you brought here yourself?" Aiden commented, "They interfered." The emperor thought, "What is his purpose? He has not laid a finger on my soldiers. Is it a trick from Veron?" Aiden continued, "They interfered in the goal that I came here for, and it is your daughter. Bring the empress here." The emperor stated, "How dare you? Your insolence has gone too overboard. Do you think I will fulfill your request?" Aiden asked, "Is that your answer?" Then they started fighting. The emperor thought, "Shit, that was close." Aiden thought, "Even so, he won't do it. Just a little bit more." Mabel came and shouted, "Stop, there is no need to fight." Aiden thought, "I was right. The more I got closer to the Armano palace, the clearer my mind became, and now it is completely clear." Mabel thought, "He is looking at me. Maybe he remembers me." She said, "Hello, I am Mabel." She thought, "Did I say something wrong?" The Grand Emperor shouted, "It is dangerous." Aiden thought, "I just need her. As long as I am closer to her, I can keep my mind clear." Donovan shouted, "If you come any closer, I will take action." Aiden thought, "I don't need to commit mass murder as Veron wants." Mabel thought, "Don't come, or you will be in pain like the last time." Aiden spoke, "I seek refuge in Armano. I will obey you. Please accept me." The Emperor stated, "He will lose his mind. I will kill you." Mabel thought, "No, you can't, or once again he will." She shouted, "No, okay, I agree." The Grand Emperor shouted, "You can't do that. Cancel your agreement." Mabel thought, "I can't." The Grand Emperor continued, "Arrest him and take him to prison." After that, Mabel spoke, "Hello." Donovan thought, "Damn it, His Majesty will kill me." Aiden replied, "Call me Aiden." Mabel thought, "That is a very pretty name." She asked, "Why do you want to stay here?" Aiden replied, "I don't want to be a Devlin. Veron Arthur Devica, I was his dog." Mabel asked, "Veron? That is the Devlin Emperor." Aiden told her, "Veron led me to the border and forced me to escape. He controlled my mind to murder people." Mabel thought, controlled his mind, so it is like that, Aiden continued. I don't want to see corpses around me anymore. I have come back to my senses. I don't want to go back to that place. Mabel asked, so you were Veron's dog, but why did you come here? Aiden replied, Veron hates the Emperor. If his dog runs away to Armano, I killed his whole army, and I have nowhere else to go unless you accept me. Mabel thought, he has no family or a home. Did he endure all this by himself? I know how it feels to be lonely, she said. All right, stay in Armano. Donovan asked, Your Highness, Mabel continued, but in return, you have to obey me and my father. Then I will help you by allowing you to live here. And Donovan, can you take the chains off him? Donovan replied, That is impossible. It is too dangerous. Mabel thought, he is definitely in pain because of these chains. She said, I am sorry about your chains. If you wait, I can take them off for you. The next moment, the chains were broken. Aiden asked, Are you fine now? Mabel thought, does he mean to say that he let himself get captivated? She said, See you later. After that, Mabel thought, a young boy was manipulated to kill people. That is terrible. Is he doing well in prison? I wonder how he is. There is this thing, she said, little rats. The rats asked, What is wrong, baby? Mabel replied, I have a favor to ask. Go to the prison. One rat replied, I don't like prisons. People are being kept there and it is too dangerous. Mabel told them, I am not asking you to live there. I have cheese. I will give you cheese, lots of it. The rat commented, Did I mention that I really love prisons? The atmosphere is moist and dark there. What should we do there, baby? Mabel thought, he changed his mind so fast. She replied, Keep an eye on the boy in the furthest dungeon. What he says, who comes to him, if something happened to him, anything. The rat emphasized, All right, instead, prepare a huge piece of cheese. Mabel thought, My food was stolen. I will get you out of there soon. After that, Mabel spoke, I am worried about him. The Emperor asked, What is upsetting you? They told me you visited the prison. Why would you take such a risk? He might escape, and you will be in danger. I will do what you want. Just promise me that you won't go to him anymore. Mabel thought, his face is not as nice as usual, but still, I promised him that I would let him stay here, so I have to protect him, she replied. But I promised Aiden. I promised that he could stay in Armano, so I am responsible for Aiden. The Emperor thought, responsible for him? My dear daughter takes responsibility for him. How could she take responsibility for him? She never showed any interest toward the others. So I accepted it when she didn't care about me too. She was always like that. Why does this criminal suddenly receive so much care from her? My dear, and that dangerous boy. I have to go see him and investigate that person. On the other hand, Aiden thought, Mabel said she will ask her father to allow me to get out, so be a little patient. He thought, I don't like candy. The Grand Emperor came and said, You really took off your chains. It seems like my guards underestimated you while hoping to imprison you with this. I have nothing to say. Explain why you came to Armano and asked to stay here. You are still unharmed thanks to my orders, so answer me. Aiden thought, It seems that he has all the authority. I have no other choice, he replied. My mind was controlled by Veron. I don't even remember killing people. I was in a state where I wasn't even able to know who the enemies or the allies were, and then, when I was brought with the Armano guards, I met your daughter. At that moment, Veron's impact weakened, and for the first time, my mind was clear. The Emperor asked, Do you mean Mabel was able to weaken Veron's power? Aiden replied, Yes. The Emperor thought, could the rumors about him, suddenly freezing in place during the murders on the border, be related somehow to Mabel? I will have to investigate it again. Then he said, But now we are far from Mabel, does that affect you? Aiden replied, This distance might be normal, even though the closer she gets, the better it is. The Emperor stated, But in the future, I won't allow you to get any closer to her. Unlike my daughter, I can't trust you. When I decide what I will do with you, I will inform you. What is this? He thought. It is Mabel's candy. Did she leave her favorite candy for him? She gave up her candies that she can eat only once a day. Next scene. The cat asked, What is it? Is something bothering you? Mabel replied, After 2 months, it will be my second birthday. She thought, It has already been a year since I became the Empress, and everything I have done until now has failed. I was very moody and annoying, which made me hate myself, lying down on the chair during meetings. Seriously, what can a 1-year-old child do? What can I do to get rid of that title? I was only able to do one thing right, and that is getting Aiden out. Even though his place and mine are very far, he helped me. By the way, will Oscar be able to attend the party? Aside from that, my birthday banquet this time. Thoughts will begin to erupt in their tiny brains again. It is an opportunity to ruin my position. After that, the nanny spoke. We are done, Your Majesty. Bring the mirror for Her Majesty to take a look. Are you curious about how you look? You look very fabulous today, Your Majesty. Shall we go now? Mabel thought, this time, I look totally different from last year. I can't speak well, but I know how to talk, and it is time to walk there on my own. Let's go, to destroy Mabel's path to the throne. The Emperor spoke. Come here. Congratulations on your second birthday, Mabel stated. All of you, raise your heads. After that, one of the noblemen spoke. This is the last step. We will give the generous gifts to the Empress. First, a magical gem that was processed from a rare monster's heart in the south. The Orby family has prepared the Wolf King's fur for Your Majesty. Mabel didn't care. The nobles thought, what should we do? The noble announcer continued. Next, here is something that you might like. A building in the middle of the imperial capital. Mabel thought, Grandfather, how could you give this to a child? No, stay calm, don't act surprised, continue not to care. The most important thing in the plan is to not care or be interested. Then she shouted, I want more gifts, she thought. Starting from today, I will be an even more lavish and tyrannical empress. Grandfather spoke. Your Majesty, was the gift I offered you too low? Mabel replied, yes, it is. I want more, she thought. I'm sorry, Grandfather. Grandfather continued, is that true? As I expected. I knew that one building was not enough for Your Majesty. It is so little that I am embarrassed. I was going to give you the whole shopping area, but my assistant misunderstood me. I should have, a long time ago, given you my name. Mabel thought, my grandfather is kneeling on both knees. Grandfather continued, I ruined Your Majesty's birthday by preparing a gift that was not enough. Although it is not much, I will also give you the Gardenia Foundation. The other nobles also shouted, Your Majesty, I also apologize for giving you such a tiny gift. I am sorry. I will also give you the patent for the gemstone cutting technique that our family has inherited for many generations. I will give you all the phantom tree seedlings imported from Ulika. Whatever it is, Your Majesty says that it is not enough. Your Majesty, do you like candies? Mabel thought, what is this mess? That is not what I wanted. The Emperor asked, what is wrong? Do you want to see my gift? Mabel thought, that is not what I mean. The Emperor continued, come on, open it. This is your father's gift, a document transferring ownership of the kingdom. Last year, I gave you this country, and this year, I will give you the neighboring countries. Unfortunately, this won't be enough. Your father needs to prepare something more for you. Mabel thought, I forgot, that person is the biggest problem. After that, Mabel thought, this plan also failed. If things have come to this point, wouldn't it be time for them to lose interest in me? How the hell can I get dethroned from my position? What about throwing away the throne? I think I will have a phobia of gifts. Oscar came and asked, are you really sleeping? Happy birthday. I didn't get the chance to talk to you at the banquet, so I'm sorry for congratulating you late. Mabel replied, thank you. Oscar continued, can you close your eyes and give me your hand? I'm done. Now open your eyes. Mabel thought, it is the same design as last year's necklace. Oscar told her, with Mabel growing, its size will change to fit your arm. Isn't it amazing? So please use it for a long time. Mabel replied, thank you very much. Oscar added, and this too, the gift that Eric asked me to give you. There is a letter. My dear Empress, it has been a while since I last saw you, and I was wondering how you spent the cold winter. Since I am not allowed to enter the Imperial Palace, I asked Oscar to give you my little gift. I wish you a happy birthday. Oscar said, it is from a famous candy shop, which is hard to get. Mabel thought, I can feel Oscar and Erike's feelings. I got a true birthday gift. On the other hand, the Emperor thought, all right, the earlier look on Mabel's face means she was not happy with this year's gift. Still, the gift I gave her was the greatest and most amazing. Which country should I give her next? Then he asked, what is this? Gustav replied, this is a birthday gift from Abelardo. They say it is a holy piece. The Emperor stated, those persistent bastards, they sent a worthless stone. I don't even like the look of it. Put it away so that Mabel never sees it. After that, Gustav thought, I think I have to send it back to Abelardo. No matter what, I will have to send it back again. Next scene. The nanny spoke, Your Majesty, you had fun today. The crown prince put a lot of thought into his gift. Did you like it? Mabel replied, yes. The nanny continued, you are still wearing it. Happy birthday again, and have sweet dreams. Mabel replied, thank you. Good night. After that, Mabel thought, my nanny left, so she is gone now. She remembered when she asked, what is this? The mouse replied, the person you asked me to keep an eye on requested that I give you this. Mabel thought, is he telling me to go to the balcony at dawn? No. Most importantly, did he realize that the rat was watching him? He is creepy. There is no one here. What is this? A bag, full of coins. Why is this here? No way, it's my birthday gift, as expected. Money is the best. I will use it as a financial fund later when I am independent. The next morning, Mabel woke up and thought, I am so exhausted because I stayed up till dawn. What is this? A stone. There was nothing like this yesterday. Was it in the bag Aiden gave me? What is happening? It's hot. I feel like my insides are burning. What the hell is this? After that, the cat told her, it is a holy piece. Your holy powers increased a lot. I think this piece has unblocked some of your hidden powers. Mabel asked, did my holy powers increase? Then that means I got stronger. The cat replied, instead of that, there are not a lot of holy pieces that contain this kind of holy power. Only Abelardo would have something like this. Mabel asked, am I in danger? Is it not bad for my health? The cat continued, no, it is not like that. Don't worry, a little bit of what was potential inside you simply came out in the first place. Mabel thought, but it is a piece from Abelardo. What are they planning? Next scene. The meeting has been going on. Mabel thought, I am working on getting dethroned right now. It has been very quiet lately, so I forgot about it. Abelardo is also a target I should be careful of. One of the nobles spoke, unlike the capital, it has not rained in the west for months. Although we are in the middle of summer, they are facing famine and have asked for help from the imperial palace. So we are getting ready to send supplies to the west. The drought made people feel anxious and uncomfortable. Should we not find another way to control the public's feelings and keep them quiet? Grandfather asked, speaking of which, do you have something in mind? Duke Javier replied, holding a rain festival. Duke continued, the emperor's personality travels to the west to celebrate the rainy season and distribute emergency supplies and care for the people. The Grand Emperor replied, I don't agree. Sending emergency supplies is enough. It is too early for Mabel to show up now. She is still a little child. Mabel thought, it seems like the Duke has some kind of plan. Should I take advantage of this? Then she stated, the rain ritual. I will do it. The Grand Emperor told her, it is still too early for you. It is too dangerous outside the palace, and the west is too far. It is important to appease the people, but you also can't neglect your safety. Mabel told him, but it is worth all the trouble. You will go with me, so it is okay. She thought, last time I saw you, you were really strong. I will be there with Donovan too, and there will be a lot of other knights. The Emperor thought, so this means that she trusts me. I am the best. Mabel continued, but there are conditions. Duke Javier cares for the people. I was so touched, and I am sure that the Duke won't leave any expenses away from the people, so prepare a banquet for them. Grandfather spoke, good job. Congratulations, there will be a lack of water because of the drought. Shouldn't you also provide water for drinking? Food, water, and emergency supplies might cost a huge amount of money, but will it be a problem for the Javier family, the richest family in Armano? I wish you will be someone who keeps his words. After 2 days, Mabel thought, it is the first time I will be outside the palace. How does the outside world look? I am a bit nervous, but where is Aiden? I heard they are taking him with us. She remembered when she heard Gustav ask, Your Majesty, the devil and demon, what do we do with him? The Emperor replied, include him in the parade and take him with you. A lot of troops will run away because of the rain, and it is dangerous to leave him alone in the palace. Mabel thought, anyway, since we are moving together, we will have a chance to meet. Oscar came and asked, are you okay? Aren't you afraid? You will go far away from home. Mabel thought, I am not afraid. Oscar continued, you don't have to force yourself to pretend that you are okay. Don't worry, whatever happens, I will protect you. Mabel thought, I am okay. Why is everyone suddenly like that? You are much younger than me. Will it be weird to tell him that he was like an older brother to me for Toda? Enrique came and said, it will be better if you don't get a chance to prove yourself. Your Highness, it has been a while. How have you been? Mabel replied, I am doing very well. There are no stinging pinches these days, Enrique said. Of course, I am fine. Mabel thought, Duke, what is your intention bringing Enrique here? It definitely seems like he is trying to upset the imperial family by using the rain ritual as an excuse. The emperor came and told her, now it is time to leave. Then he said, today, your father will repay your trust, you won't be in danger. Mabel asked, is it worth all the trouble? The emperor stated, it is unfortunate that your mother could not stay with you on this journey, but this time, I will lead the way and protect you. Still, if possible, let's be together when we return. After that, Mabel thought, everyone is acting strange today. It is not like I will be alone. What is so worrying? But it is strange, this fear, it is not that annoying. The emperor told her, I can hear the sound of the drums. Well, it is time to come out now, Mabel thought. I hope everything will be good. Like this video, hit the like button, and subscribe for more videos.